I might be talking kind of not that loud in this video, and that's because my daughter is asleep and she has been screaming for hours, and if she wakes up and starts crying, I'm gonna cry. Hello, my name is Michaela Denise, and as usual, thank you for tuning in for another video. Today I'm going to give you the rundown on my narcissistic trash ex, basically. So this is going to be a story time, and I'm just going to give you the rundown on that whole situationship and just let you in on my disastrous love life a little bit. So I'm not gonna spill too much tea, but I'm gonna spill just enough. So I dated this guy, not recently, I dated this guy maybe a year or more ago, and let me tell you about this guy. Being with this guy was basically like he was dating himself, and I was just like the side feature. Like he was dating himself and I was the arm candy. Like, it was crazy. His name started with a J. That's all I'm gonna say. So anyway, if you know who it is, I don't know. So basically what happened was he hit me up and he was like, "You're cute, blah blah blah, I want to take you out, like this, that, and the third, whoop de whoop de woo." And so I was like, "Yeah, whatever, you can take me out." So we went on our first date at Round One. If you live in Texas, I'm sure you know what it is. Round One is an arcade in the ghetto mall of Texas. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So that's where we went, and we went I don't know, late at night or whatever. So we went to the arcade. We had an okay night. We just were at the arcade being arcadey. I mean, it wasn't long, but basically the whole time he was just talking about himself and, you know, his kid and blah 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 and all of that. And I was like, okay, like, he seems nice. He's not cute, but he seems nice. Personality wins for me, but I should have listened to my gut. So long story short, we started dating. Being in a relationship with this person was literally it was ridiculous. It was like dating a celebrity who doesn't, like, dating this person was literally like dating a celebrity who doesn't know that they're not a celebrity. If that makes sense. And if it doesn't make sense, I'm about to break it down to you. For example, who I don't know, I can't think of celebrities who think they're famous but they're not anymore. Cadence is talking. Sorry, she does what she wants. So basically, every time we would go somewhere, we would have to look like the picture perfect couple. We'd have to look like the poster board couple. It was all about appearances. We'd have to be dressed up, all of this and that. For what? I don't know, because I just like to wear my sweaters and my sweats, and I just like to go on with my life. But no, I had to like try to look nice. For what? For appearances. Because I was dating a narcissistic asshole who literally just cared about their image of themselves and how other people saw them. So basically, every time we would go somewhere, we'd have to take a million pictures. Whenever he would go somewhere, I would have to take pictures of him. His friends would have to take pictures just so he can flex on the internet about his life and how happy he is and how happy the relationship was, and whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. So glad that's over and I can look like trash when I want to all the time. Nothing better, really. So basically everything was about appearances. We would always be shopping, and that's so crazy because he don't even have no money, but we would be shopping, and he would just be making a point to post on social media about what we got that day. Like, oh, we went shopping, oh, we got this, we got that. Like, every time we did something, it would go on social media. If we were gonna go somewhere, it would end up on social media. But let me tell you this, he was so charming, and that is just Narcissists can be the most charming men you will ever meet. Narcissists know how to get what they want. Obviously, narcissists know how to get what they want, and they will charm the hell out of you until they do. And when they do, they're gonna throw you in the trash, because narcissists only care about what betters them, what betters their image, and what betters their life. And if it's you at the time, it'll be you at the time. But as soon as they're done with you, you're done, because that is just how narcissists work. So that went on for, you know, a few months. We dated, and that was good and all. And then I want to say 5 months in, things started to get different. I started to only hear from him, you know, like occasionally. Not occasionally as in, you know, when you're dating someone you hear from them daily. Well, I started to only hear from him every few days, and then it went from every few days to like a week, and then it just was like him basically ignoring me, because it's really hard for a narcissist to admit when they're wrong. And I'm gonna come back and, you know, explain to you what I mean by that. So basically what happened was, he had started dating someone else at the same time that he was dating me. That's fine, do you, live your life. If you hear all that crinkling, it's my daughter, and she's playing with wipes. She loves wipes. I'm sorry, I'll try to talk louder, but she does what she wants. So he basically started dating someone else at the same time that he was dating me, and he was just like not wanting to tell me, break up with me. I don't really know. So what he did was, he would tell me, you know, because, you know, when you're dating someone, for the most part, normally you guys have each other on social media, you have pictures, you have, you know, all of that. He would tell me, hey, we should get off social media for a while, we should take a break, and just focus on ourselves, and, you know, this and that. And I would be okay with that. I'd be on the same page, because social media can be toxic. It can be toxic for a relationship, it can be toxic for your mental health. Social media can just be a toxic environment, and I can be the first one to admit that. So I would agree. I would be okay with it. So what we would do is we would disable our social media. We would disable our Instagrams, and we would disable our Facebook. Let me tell you, narcissists are geniuses. They're geniuses. Like, normal people cannot think on the same level as narcissists. So he would tell me that we should disable our social media, and then I would do it. And what was happening was that he was dating this other girl, and that was basically how she didn't know that I existed. Like, he was able to tell her, like, we're over, you know, I'm not dating her anymore. And the lack of social media and any pictures anywhere, because when I say disabled, it would be like hide your profile, basically. You can do that with I don't know if you can do it with Instagram, but I don't know. But we would just basically, you know, private our profiles, hide our profiles for a while. And this enabled him to be the best cheater he could be, because he was telling, you know, he could say that we weren't dating, and it was true. So on New Year's of this year that we were dating, what happened was that I was at home, you know, assuming that I was gonna have plans because I was in a relationship with this person. But the crazy thing is that they took the person that they're cheating with, they took the person with them. He told me, you know, hey, at the time I wasn't 21, and he was over the age of 21, and I was not. So I couldn't drink, and there was certain places that I couldn't get into. So he told me, hey babe, you know, I know it's New Year's, I was trying to go out with the boys, but the club, it's over 21, so you wouldn't be able to get in. So is it okay if I go? And me, I'm not a party pooper. I'm never that person in a relationship that'll tell you that you can't go hang out with your friends. I'm just not that person. I'm just never gonna keep you from your friends. I don't care. So I told him, you know, go ahead, have fun, y'all have a great time. It's New Year's, I want you to have a good time as your girlfriend, whatever. But what actually happened was that he took the girl that he was cheating on me with out for New Year's with him. Crazy. And then after the fact, he posted the pictures. Mind you, we're still together. So he's posting videos and stuff, and like this girl is like standing next to him, and I'm like, hello, like who's that girl beside you? Like I'm going off. I'm like, she's standing too close. She needs to get away from me. She's not cute. Like I'm just going off, And he's telling me, no, it's my homeboy's girl. That's always the story they give you. Don't believe it anymore. It's 2019. Don't believe the homeboy's girl anymore. Don't. So shortly after that is when he just started going MIA. I just wouldn't hear from him, and then eventually it just came to the point where he just messaged me and he was like, hey, I need to work on my this is what he said. He was like, hey, I think that we should take a break because I really need to work on myself, because his life was trash. Like he did have a lot going on that he probably should have been more focused on, but this is just what he told me. His life is still trash, but this is how trash it was back then. He was telling me I need to work on my life. I need to get my own place. I needed this and that and be a better parent. And I was like, I guess I understand, whatever. But I just basically ended up finding out that he was cheating on me with the girl that he went out with on New Year's, and then they ended up dating. The moral is that I'm trying to say, so that relationship was basically all about appearances, and narcissists don't stop being narcissists. I don't care what you've heard, what they say. Narcissists just don't stop being narcissists. People that only care about themselves will not stop only caring about themselves. And let me tell you why this is true. In case you're dating a narcissist and you think, oh, like maybe they'll change, like narcissists won't change. And I knew that they won't change because narcissists only care about what makes them happy at the time, and what narcissists just care about their happiness, their betterment, their moving forward in life, and they don't care who they step on. They don't care about anyone else's feelings. They might reconsider their actions, or they might think about the things they did, but they don't care. So I know he's still a narcissist because he still cheats on his girlfriend. Not my business. I don't really care, but that's just me showing the narcissist will be narcissist, because at the end of the day, he still does what's best for him. And if you watch this one day, Narcissist X, hey, it was a good run. No, it wasn't, and I hope that karma gives you all the love that you deserve, and all the karma that you deserve, and that you have coming to you, because you are a great person and you deserve it. I'm sure a lot of people have found themselves in a relationship with a narcissist, and I just want you to know that I feel you on that, and that it's not fun out here. My daughter's still playing with wipes. Anyway, I don't want to make this too long. My name is Michaela Denise, and as usual, thanks for watching. That was my story time about that was my short story time about my sucky, lame relationship with a crazy narcissist who was super obsessed with themselves. Also, this guy thought he was going to be a rapper. I don't know why everybody thinks they can rap. Everybody can't rap. Everybody's not meant to be a struggle rapper. Just stop. And the music was not good. It was not good. I'm sorry. And that's just my own personal opinion. Maybe it'll be good to some people, but to me, the music wasn't good. So when we would be riding in the car, he would just be playing his music on repeat. Imagine dating someone who is a rapper who constantly plays their own not good music on repeat. It's absolutely torture. It's torture. Oh my gosh. I remember one time we were in the car with his friend, and his friend was like, yeah, like, can we listen to someone other than your music? But anyway, stuff happens, and I'm sure a lot of people have been with narcissists. I just wanted to share my little story about the narcissist that I dated. Well, one in particular. And he was like, one more time, bruh. And like, we still had to listen to it again, so whatever. But it was funny to me, and I feel like I should throw that in there because it's funny to me.